Hello everybody, Jared back again, and welcome back to another episode of NHL 21 Franchise Mode with your Seattle Wizards. Okay guys, let's just jump into it here. So last few episodes, we unfortunately got knocked out in the first round of the playoffs after being up 3-0 on the Chicago Blackhawks. They come back and sweep the last 4 games and then go on to the conference finals. In fact, I don't know if they're going to get there again this year. I think they were a bit of a dark horse, and they actually did pretty well. Kind of went on from their big win from us and got all the way to the final, but didn't quite beat everybody. But I'm saddened. We didn't get our 3 in a row. I'm hoping that in this season we are definitely going to be able to climb our way to the top. Hopefully we'll be once again dominant. And on that note, to continue our dominance, I want to solve a problem that I made 2 episodes ago. Thank you very much, Nick Zajax, for noticing this. The reason why I didn't have my 3 grinders was Bohensky got picked up on waivers when I auto-rostered my roster. And I cannot accept this. I forgot how awesome that guy was. We're going to get him back. Screw this. I'm going to take whoever I can. Where are you, my friend? You are right here. Look at this dude. He's amazing. I forgot that we got him on such a nice contract too. 1.4 for 3 years. Fits my 4th line perfectly. He's incredible loyal with a very keel personality. Even keel. He's amazing. Look at his face-offs defensively. He's amazing aggressiveness. He even has 71 discipline. I'm getting you back, my friend. He's worth a lot. I don't really even care. I don't even care. I want him back so badly. You can't take my guys like that. All right, who are we going to trade to get him, though? I could send this defenseman here. I also have Julian here. Ooh, 4th line, top 6, grinder. Oh, no, we're definitely keeping you, my friend. We got another top 6, 2-way forward, who's actually pretty decent defensively. But we probably don't need him. Got you. I've got this young gun here who is a power forward, so we'll hold on to him. I've got Janice that I probably want to keep, although he's getting a little bit older. I've got this young gun who is a playmaker. I'm going to definitely throw you in the mix. Got Reed, and then I've got this Koskinen guy who I'm currently using, but, oh, look at his shot blocking. You know what? He's a little bit oddly built, though. Physically, he's insane, though. I kind of want to keep him. Let's see if there's somebody else we can throw in here instead. I do have this guy. Let's just throw something like this at them and see what they say. They're going to have too many players. Okay, well, in that case, we're going to definitely throw this top 6. So it's a top 6 for a top 6. And then let's see if I don't want to throw a draft pick. If I have a goalie or somebody unsigned. Do I have any unsigned? I have a medium elite here. I'm definitely never going to use this guy, so let's throw you in and then see if we can get something back. Give me something else back. Maybe they even have something in the A or something. We have some contract space, so grabbing something else might not be a bad idea. They have this Wilson here, who's 19, other D, defensive defenseman. I need some OFDs, so let's see if they have maybe an OFD. Another defensive defenseman. Not cool, guys. Give me an OFD. What about you, my friend? Man, but look at this guy. Ooh, he's pretty cool. Good discipline, too. What about this? I think it's more our way than their way. They're probably going to say no to this. Yeah, they're going to say no. Okay, fine. You were not quite worth it. I still want to find somebody here. They do have Adam Fox there. I don't care about Adam Fox, so let's continue down. Again, trying to find something that is worth our while here. They have a low top 6 forward. I could grab this guy. How old are you? 18, playmaker. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't particularly matter. There's an OFD. We'll grab you. And they probably are not going to say yes to this. Let's just throw a pick in here. Just because, I can't walk away. I can't walk away with value on the table. They're going to say yes to that. Moved down is Vorbrev. No players called up. I'm going to say okay to this. You guys say okay. Go to roster moves. Do not mess with me here, guys. All right, who did we just get? He is not here. So Pitt here is depth, and I want to keep him as depth 2-way, right? We liked him, right? We don't know his fit, but I did like him. Julian is a grinder, so we're keeping you. Oh, there he is. He's right there. Okay, do we have to send somebody down? Okay, that should have worked. So that was the guy that we already had on there. And that's perfect. All right, I'm starting to like this lineup a little bit more here. All right, he was a left wing. No, it's not. Apparently, he's listed as a sniper. I'm interested to know what they how they subtract that or whatnot. You're supposed to be right wing. You have 80 grinder. So actually, there we go. Because you, my friend, can do faceoffs. In fact, you are quite talented. Look at that third line, guys. Ah, so pretty. Taking a look at Scratch, we have Lenzel here, who's going to be mad that he is not in the lineup, but that's okay. And then we have our depth guy that we picked up in that last episode. And he fits our lines amazingly, so he is a perfect guy to have. Okay, guys, on that note, apparently these guys are not fully good to go, though. So let's just go to starting lines and say, fix your stuff, guys. Wow, they really hate themselves down here, don't they? Who's the problem? Looks like Sims is the problem. There we go. Even better. Can I make this even better? Not particularly. Nah, we'll just leave it like that. I don't particularly care. These are a pretty decent team down here, actually. Let's take a look at them defensively. That's also terrible, but that's better. That's worse. That's better. There we go. Beautiful. And that's even better, too, because I kind of want this guy to play some good minutes. He is an OFD. If there's a chance of him getting there, he's 23. There's a very low chance of him getting anywhere. And that guy's a 70 now. So he really, I don't care about Sojin here at all. But you know what? If he's there, he's there. Let's just leave it. Take one quick look at our goalies before we go on, just to see who is what. You are a low elite. Okay, perfect. And you are a low starter. I'm okay with both of those things. Do your guys' worst, 91 and 83. All right, guys, let's actually get some Sims here. Let's see how dominant of a season. I want 124 points. That's what I'm calling for. I will not accept less than perfection. If you guys don't get me at least 110, we will have words. We will have words. Let's get ourselves all the way to the at least December 1st there and see what we get here. Come on, boys. A win and a loss. Looks like we dominated in the preseason, but obviously preseason means absolutely nothing. We're not going to look at the draft class, at least not this first time. I may not even do drafts at all. We'll just get some Sims going. All right, this is the dominance I'm looking for, boys. This is the dominance. Keep it up. Boom. Well, no, that's not a boom. That's a loss. There. Come back with a boom, though, and then right away go to a loss. Kate, you know what, phone? What's your problem? Be on silent. Should always be doing this. Quietly in the background, Jared goes and he puts his phone on silent so the Instagram doesn't go insane. Stop making noise. All right, it is being a good year for rookies. That's fine. We don't particularly care. I do care about the fact that we are not getting the kind of points that I'm looking for here. Not being first in division with this team. Come on, boys. Underachieving. Underachieving. Come on. I don't just want a winning record. I want to embarrass people. That's the kind of embarrassment I want to put forward, guys. That's the kind of embarrassment. 11-1. We've had a 10-1 and an 11-1 game here. Also, look at the goals that were scored in that Penguin game. That's crazy. Okay, we are putting the puck in the net, but we're letting that puck go in far too often, guys. 5-4. We're letting in on average like 4 goals a game. What's going on? Why you guys being so silly? My beautiful 10. Right, yeah. My beautiful tandem of goalies is not being that pretty. I'm going to assume they're both above a 3.0. Giannis, though. Whew, scary goals per game there. That's something scary to look at. Let's take a look at the team. See how we are doing. We are 4th in the division. Yeah, that's a rough division. It's a rough division. That's not the kind of points that I'm looking for. We're above 60%. The entire division outside of Anaheim is actually above 500, which is crazy. Goals for is amazing. Goals against is not. We definitely need to fix that. Our power play is still lethal. Penalty kill is trash. Ooh, we should take a quick look to see how that is looking. We're okay, basically the same both ways. This is basically how our season is looking like, 6-4. Not the kind of season we're looking for. Let's take a look at our players, see who's getting points where. Wow. Oh, that first line is disgusting. And that second line is doing okay. Olsen obviously is still a little bit falling behind. That's okay. Seems like everybody's falling behind just a little bit. 8 points in 24. You were a good get, dude. I'm happy we got you back, Mr. Dude. I'm calling him Mr. Dude because I'm forgetting his name right now. Bohenski. Bohenski. All right. How bad are you guys doing? I mean, yeah, not great. So, Zahamnov is not putting up the kind of points that I want him to. He's gaining morale because of ice time, so he's not mad about the points he's getting, which he really should be. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, let's take a quick gander at contracts while we're here. I just went straight by them. One more, view contracts, see if there's any contracts we need to be sending out here and what they're going to cost us. All right, so we have cap space this year of 4.7 mil. So really we have a cap space to spend an extra 4.7 mil than we already have this year. This is going to cost me an arm and a leg. Is it going to get better? No, it's going to get worse. If I do 1 year, let's see. Okay, let's just take a look at what this would cost us. Obviously, we want Mueller here. He is amazing. So at 9.87 times 0.85 equals 8.4, basically. That's not terrible. Well, it looks like extension dollars, actually, we have a decent chunk, actually, so it's not bad. There's going to be some role players that we can afford to not give contracts. Hoglander looking like, hey, that is a contract that we can absolutely swallow. And in fact, for 2 years, he'll even get us a deal. He is costing us 6.9 now, so that's actually kind of amazing. All right, 7 point, I'm gonna say 48 times 0.85 is 6.375, I guess. Not a terrible contract at all. Yeah, let's try him for there. Let's see what he says about that. Any other big names here? Clark was at 5 mil and is now asking for a big boy contract. I may wait on Clark there. We'll see what the other two say, and then we'll wait on that. How much are you going to be asking for? 5 million for Nakamura here. That's a little bit hard to swallow. That is a bit harder to swallow. We're going to have to wait on a few of these guys, because we also have Jillian here, who was only costing us 9. How much are you going to ask us for? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. 2 years at 1 million. Let's see what he says to that. That would be an absolute bargain. I don't think I need to offer you a contract, but no, I'm going to leave it out. I'm going to leave him out. All right, we're going to see how many millions we have left over that after everybody says yes, and see who is going to be saying yes to any of those. Let's go see at goalies. Is there anybody that needs a contract? No, everybody is under contract there. We are good to go for a little while longer there. All right, I do want to take a look at our special teams here and see why we are so terrible, if there's any fix I can do defensively. So looks like power play is fine. Penalty kill isn't the end of the world. That would do that. I mean, we should be fine with zeros there. We are such a dominant team that it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Quincy, do you face off? You do face off. Okay, never mind. But I mean, Byfield obviously face off better, so we should do that. And 87. Wow. Are you a center? You're a center right wing. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave you as you are. All right. So that shouldn't be the problem there. What about 3-man penalty kill? Got a bit of an issue here. Let's throw in. Is there anybody there I want to be putting in instead? Not particularly. We can't fix this, can we? No. No. What about instead of Quincy, we put in this guy? Also, I think Quincy was fine. That's Byfield on both. Never mind. Stanton? Nope. All right, Quincy, where are you, my friend? Where are you at, my friend? Get yourself in there. So he's 0. It's Byfield that's the problem. All right, what about Byfield for this guy? There we go. 0-0. I'm okay with that. And extras for those two is amazing. Goaltenders. Let's just do that. All right, that should be fine. All right, let's continue gutting on here, guys. We've been waiting too long. Thinking too hard. Come on, boys. I said I wanted to get over 100 points. You are not living up to my needs. Get some sim, guys. I want to see us winning 2/3 of these games. 2/3 this month, guys. It was an easy decision for you to renew your contract. That's amazing. That $1 million contract is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to leave so Mueller said yes. And, ooh, Nils is saying it's laughable for that contract. Interesting. We might have to overpay him. I mean, to be honest, I'm really hoping this is the last season anyway. But that doesn't mean that I want to leave my team in shambles. And also, there's a chance I may have to come back next year. Hopefully, that's not the case. Not that I don't want to play with you guys anymore. I'm just thinking I want to leave these guys on a high note. All right, this is looking like a little bit better of a year. We'll see how it looks. I say that and immediately lose a game. Come back with a win. Still, my goaltender is not up to snuff. Yeah, I would love to get these guys down to it. Let's do a few games here where we're letting in less than 2 goals, guys. Less than 3 goals. I'm not horrified if we're at a 3.0, but I still let's do 1 more month actually. Let's get ourselves down to the end of January here and see where we're at. Closing in on the draft deadline. I don't think we're going to be making any big moves, but hey, if one of our goalies are still doing absolutely terrible, obviously Jasper's not going anywhere. But if our backup is not doing what we need, well, actually, we'll have to take a look. We'll have to take a look. Having a homegrown, talent back there does give me a little more confidence. And we're starting to do a little bit better here. It says as we let in 7 goals. Not okay, bros. There we go. We are finally at the, I'm still going to ignore the draft there. We are at the top of our division. But we are being slowly chased down by the Flames. Nashville have put Deandre Conan, who is a goalie, on waivers. Yeah, we don't want you, dude. No, decline. I don't need a 77 goalie on my team. All right, that's the end of the All-Star Week. There's the word I was looking for. Marek Yanis is still absolutely wrecking face. Let's look at team points here. Okay, we are doing a lot better. We are winning basically double the amount. We're 2-1. Almost exactly 2-1, basically, which is kind of awesome. It's where I'm looking for. We have basically 2 dominant teams in the league. And then the Vegas is pretty good. Edmonton's okay. And then everybody else, it's not much to sneeze at, but being above 60% is pretty fantastic. 4.52, much better. And we've got ourselves below 3.5. I still would love to be nearer the 3-point mark, would be kind of my wish. 27% is still absolutely lethal. And yes, we have raised it up a little bit. We're not in that 85 range that we've been in the past. I would love to get that up to 80%. We'll see how we go in the future. We are much more lethal away than we are at home. We're still lethal at home, but definitely not as lethal. Had a pretty good last 10 here, guys. Not bad. Let's take a look at our players. See who's doing what. 69 for both of our big boys here. Nice. And then 60, and then those are my only guys that are above point per game. Then we drop off in the second line, but still pretty good, particularly that third line. Nice. Demetrius, killing it, dude. Olsen, yeah, he's getting what he needs to do. Clark is our D-man with the most points at 34, and then 32 for Healy. Quinton, Mueller, not bad. Trumpkin, I mean, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's take a look at goalies. Have you guys come back up. Wallstead, I mean, he's got the wins. Actually, both of them have the wins. But yeah, Oleg is not getting the kind of performance I'm looking for from him. I would love to see a little bit more from him, but we should be okay. I think we should be doing okay. I'm not gonna panic. Not gonna panic. All right. Let's take a quick look at our progress reports, and then we're gonna take another quick look at. So Shane Wright, still a lot of stat growth, though he's probably only an 86 overall. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. A lot of stat growth for Wegranowski, and Olsen is probably also a decent amount of stat. Lots of people have stat growth, guys. Lots and lots. Stanton's also there with some stat. Oh, was that a little natural? Little natural face-offs there for him. Way to go, my friend. Love to see that. Nils is still mostly built off of stat, although that is starting to come down. All right, let's take a look at the system, see if we have any big growth down there. We've got this low top 6, Chen. Zachary Chen is starting to grow a little bit. And, oh, right, this is my other grinder, right? He's got some statistical minuses, actually. Interesting. I think he's a grinder. I think he's my grinder. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Low elite here. Again, some actual positives coming out of this, but the discipline, that's actually some pretty nice discipline there for that left winger there. Pretty awesome. Not going to complain about that. And that's the majority of the big moves there. There's a little bit from this Daniel Swave guy, but not enough for me to be horribly excited about him. He's putting in a huge amount of minutes, though. That's amazing. Okay, let's go check our contracts, and then we'll get ourselves to the trade deadline. Maybe do a little bit of zooming around. Probably not a horrible amount. Let's see what we got. All right, so we've just signed somebody. Who did we sign? Was it Miller? Yeah, he basically doubled his salary. You are saying no. What are you asking for now? 9 million, absolutely going to say no to you. Clark was asking for something insane. Gonna have to say no to that for right now. Nakamura was also asking for something fairly ridiculous. I may be able to offer him what he wants for 1 year. I have $10 million remaining. And that's going to go mostly towards these two, because I do believe that Nils Höglander, if he's going to continue to ask for that, I'm not going to be able to hold on to him. Clark is more important to me, obviously, than Nakamura, because Nakamura can be basically replaced fairly easily. We've got a lot of defensive defensemen, and he's nowhere near where Clark is. You know what, Clark? Let's see what we can get for you, my friend. He doesn't drop off. I need to wait on him. I'm waiting on both of them. No, he shouldn't be asking for that much. 9 million for an 84 overall. That seems incorrect. That seems incorrect. Let's get to the trade deadline. We'll do a little bit of movement, get ourselves to the end of the season. Hopefully he will change his tune there after this time. We will see. We'll see where he gets to. 3-0 win. It's good goaltending there. Come back with not as good of a goaltending showing. Love to see a little bit better. Those are both a little bit better games. Let's rack up a few games with some shutouts and some oh god, the pain. He says something. Well, they come back with a shutout, but still letting in 7 guys. Come on, do better. Do better. Let's try to improve that goals against average, my friends. All right, at least want to get above 40 wins before the trade deadline, which it seems like they are going to easily do. Perfect. How about 42? 42 wins? 42 wins would be beautiful. There it is. 43 wins? Maybe even 44? Nope. 43? Come on, you can do it. Good man. Good men in general. Yeah, there we go. We have cemented that top position in our division. 90 points overall already for Giannis. He's not quite on a Connor McDavid level, but he's doing pretty bloody fantastic. All right, guys, let's trade for some picks. Just in case. We've got some garbage that we probably can throw around. I don't have a lot of people that I want to get rid of right now. Now, the other thing I could do, I'm not going to, though, is I could get rid of Nils. Don't particularly need Höglander, but he's been with us for so long, I don't particularly want to get rid of him. Do I have nobody not under contract? Really? Really? Well then, guys, I could get rid of this gentleman and this gentleman. There's 2 contracts that I'm more than willing to say, screw you. I do not need no AHL guys. Does anybody want these guys? Somebody take them off my hands. Nobody? Who are you? Wow, look how many contracts these guys have. They don't have any contracts whatsoever. They have some people that are RFAs. What is, who are you, my friend? You're a top 6 role player. You're 23 years of age. You're a 2-way defender. I don't know where you would fit, and you guys haven't been offered contracts. Weird. Very interesting. Do I want anybody else here? Got this guy here. They want to get rid of him. He's a defensive defenseman, so I'm going to say no to that. I'm just going to see if there's anybody here that we want to grab that have a little bit of potential. I can throw something their way. We've got this guy. Another DFD that's built because see his, yeah, he's just built weird. Ooh. More DFDs. Why everybody gotta be so DFD, Zach? It would be lovely to have you back, Zach, but I don't need you, my friend. I'm sorry. Is that Kale Fleury? Haven't thought about Kale Fleury in a long time. What's up, Kale? All right, I think that is all that I need to look at. This is a grinder. He fits none of my schemes. All right, let's just try and see if I can get a late round draft pick. How about start with a 5, work our way up? Nope. They're just gonna offer us a 7, aren't they? Get these guys off my team. Nope. Fine. Take nobody. Apparently we have no one. We have no one to give out. Let's just get ourselves to the end of the season then. Screw this. We don't need this. We don't need it. Our team is immaculate. Let's get ourselves all the way up to the 13th. Make sure the entire thing is done. This is going to take a little while, so I'll bring you guys back once we are through the trade deadline here. Oop, we got ourselves a trade. Looks like Provorov is still worth some decent value there, guys. Provorov in a 3rd for a 1st round and someone called Bolton. That's pretty crazy. And 2 1st rounds for a left wing from Dallas. Ooh. It's too bad you can't jump in and see what this trade looks like, just as like an outsider to see what the value on these players are, because I have no idea who that guy is. Stefan Marchand is on waivers. Let's view his information. You're a right wing. Ooh. Power forward. Fits nothing. Yeah, I'm taking you. That guy's awesome. Oh, we lost that game. That sucks. All right, let's get the rest of this simming. Like I said, guys, you better get me above 110 points. I highly doubt they don't get there, but I'm still putting the pressure on these boys. Let's see what they can do. Come on, boys. Get her done. Get her done. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, stringing together some wins. Let's take a look at the draft class. We haven't looked yet. Let's see what's coming. We got a mid-elite there. We have a power forward, 2 power forwards. Ooh. And then it drops off. We were told that it was going to be a fairly weak draft. Them I'm going to leave these guys just to do it. I've trained up my scouting team. They don't need me. They don't need me. They do their own thing. Just let them do what they're paid for. Oh, good God. Absolute dominant end to the season here, boys. Oh, we're leaving the Flames in the dust. That's what I'm kind of looking for there, guys. 107 points already. Jesper Wallstedt. Ooh, till April 18th. That ain't good. That ain't good. Let's go to the system. Who do I want to bring up? Who's my low elite? You're my low elite? All right, welcome to the big show, my friend. Let's go to edit lines and get him in there. I'm actually surprised at... Oh, God, I really shouldn't say this. I'm not even going to finish that sentence. Not going to finish it. I'm not surprised by anything. Nothing is surprising. All right, and down here, who do we got to put in net here? A 58 overall butterfly. Oh dear, Valeri. Hopefully you enjoyed your time. Oh, it looks like our goalie here is doing okay though. He is absolutely, our backup is absolutely gonna have to play the start of the playoffs though, because we're not gonna be the first round, at least the first 2 or 3 games are gonna have to be our friend there. All right, there's 118. Oh, 119. Not quite there. Yeah, at least the first 3 games are gonna have to be our backup goalie here, guys. Let's see what this is going to look like. All right, so the Vegas Golden Knights, we're going to take a look at the end of this season, stats and all of that jazz here, see what this is looking like. Let's take a quick look at just our points in general over the season. So starting with our actual team, I wanted 125. I'm not horrified at 118. I said they needed at least 110. They got there. They didn't make a fool out of me. We got above 4.5, absolutely fantastic, and almost to a 3. I love 4.5 and 3. That's my golden ratio that I love to get to. If I can get to a 4.5 and 3, I'm feeling very, very confident in my team. But 4.5, 3.10, not the worst. Almost a 30% average on our power play, absolutely insane. 77.7, not great. Away, we are absolutely lethal. We're lethal at home. We don't lose really away. We also don't lose in overtime. We lost only 2 overtime games? Seriously? That's crazy. All right, so basically we either we win it or we don't. That's what that looks like. Yeah, that's insane. All right, let's actually see how we match up against the entire division. Entire league. Dominant. Yep, dominant. Absolutely dominant. Do we have the best goals for? Yes, we do. Do we have the best goals against average? No. There are a few teams that are very, very good defensively. Good on these guys. But hey, you know what? We are 7th, so I'm not going to be horrified at that. Let's take a look at power play. Ottawa and Chicago. Yikes. What did Chicago get? They got 80 points. Yeah, I knew they would tailor off there. So that was their last window there. And then we have 4 teams above 29%. Columbus Blue Jackets are absolutely lethal. Lethal. And getting above 80% is actually difficult now. Only 5 teams got above 80%. We are very middle of the pack. If not, you know what? We are stronger than middle of the pack. We are lightly on the upper end of, winner of the pack. Oh, gosh. So the home record, we're not terrible, not the best, but away, we just destroy them. All right, let's get out of here. Let's take a look at actual player stats here. 111 points. That's absolutely fantastic. 111, 110. Both these guys, fantastic. Stanton just feeding the puck left, right, and center. Shane Wright also feeding that puck. Same with McGill. So Shane Wright really had a strong end of the season. So did Harold Olsen. 43 goals. That's actually pretty amazing. We have what? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 players above 30 goals a game. A bunch of players above 20 goals a game. That's pretty crazy. And even down there on the end, Quincy and Bohinski, both with double digits in goals. That's awesome. Let's take a look at just defensemen here, just to see how our defense did. 50 points, 52 points. So Clark is going to be worth a little bit of money. We'll see if we can give him a contract here. Mueller and Tilpin, those guys are both awesome, but they're both defensive defensemen, so seeing their points like that is fine. And our plus minus is absolutely ridiculous. I want to see who plays minutes-wise, how it goes there. Yeah, so we basically play our top 4 fairly solidly at around 2024. I think both of these guys, I think Healy and Tilpin are my top 2, so they're getting a little more minutes, but they definitely can't complain about 20 minutes a game. And also, that's not terrible minutes either. They shouldn't be too complainy. All right, let's take a look at our goalies. How'd you guys do? Wallstead brought it up. He definitely brought it up. We'll have to go see in the entire league how that compares. In fact, let's do it right now. Entire league. Ooh, I don't know, guys. I think Jasper's done it again. Capo Kahunen here. Kokunen? I don't even know where he's from. He must be a real life prospect right now, though, because, his age. Our goals against average is exactly the same. He's got better saves, but we've won more games in 8 less games. With a lot less goals against. Less shots, but less goals against. So obviously our defense are better because they're letting less shots in. We also have 3 points. So hopefully that has something to do with it. I think that we might have it. I think we might have Aiden Hill, really. Crazy. John Gibson's still pretty lead. What are you looking at? 82 overall? So he's starting to slow down. Saros is starting to get a little bit older there. Mikey's still pretty awesome, though. And Blackwood should also be... Oh, no, he's still exactly... I think we had Blackwood for a little while, didn't we? I think we may have. Matt Murray, 36. Now he's a backup. Wow, those are some pretty good numbers for a backup goalie. Man, you know where you get to... Carter Hart. 89 overall. Wow, his team must just not be backing him up at all there, eh? That sucks. You would think the Carter Hart would be a little better. All right, let's take a look at defensemen for the entire league. Oh, it's a Hughes race. It is a Hughes race. That's crazy. Cale Makar, obviously, although he really should score more goals in this game. But I think that's a Hughes brother race, and I don't know who they'll give it to. Probably Luke Hughes for the 2nd year in a row, but I'm not too sure. They might give it to his brother. So none of ours. Healy is the guy that's really the only one in the contention there. Now, he does have a really good plus-minus. Actually, look at the plus-minus here. Yeah, Quinn's got a better plus-minus. So if they give it to that, their shot percentages are identical. Yeah, I don't know who they'll give it to there. Yeah, that's an interesting little battle between those two brothers. Very cool. All right, let's take a look at forwards. Oh, disgusting. Well, we're 1-2, but 85 goals. Good Lord. 99s on all his shooting, 99 on offensive awareness, 99 passing, 99 deking, 98. Oh, it hurts me. It's even not a bad contract for that guy. Oh, God. Oh, so gross. Imagine him on a line with these two. Ooh, and EP40 doing pretty good up there at that exact elite. Good job, Petey. Look at all his puck skills. Yeah, he's also disgusting. And there's this guy, Bedard. Oh, we have a Austin Matthews, 33 years of age, 70 goals. 70. Connor McGee's is still getting himself a point per game. Fabry. Podkozen's still doing there. Draisaitl is still doing pretty awesome there. They're starting to age out a little bit, but they're still at that age doing pretty well. Aho. Is that Travis Konechny? Really? Yeah, I guess so. Sure. Must have himself a pretty decent line mate. Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel still out there on Buffalo. What do they have him under contract for? 3 more years at $12 million. Interesting. Dante McGinn down there. Awesome. All right, let's take a look at the... well, actually, you know what? Let's take a look at this first. I didn't even take a look at who got all the goals there. Yeah, so it's those two, and then Butsayev and Giannis there. So once we get past our 2 guys here that are disgusting, it gets a little bit more average. EP40, 80 assists. Yep. Who takes the most shots in the league? Well, obviously. If you're going to get... He's scoring on 20% of his shots, and he's shooting over 400 shots a year. That's insane. That's ridiculous. That's insane. Who's the most clutch on the special teams? Whoever this guy is. Petri Huntunen. Sure. Who puts the most time on the ice? Joe Veleno. What are you looking like? Got to a 90 overall? Really? You don't say. All right, sure. All right, hits. Who's our biggest hitter? Joe Veleno hits. Gallant, Konechny, Barkov, Jonathan Galak. I don't even know who you are. You're 91 overall. How are you 91 overall, role of a second line forward? Explain that to me. Explain your logic. All right, let's take a look at giveaway takeaways here. All right, Elias Anderson looking pretty awesome. That's giveaways. Sorry. There we go. Robert Thompson, 90 overall. That's pretty awesome. Decently defensively. That makes sense. Sucks at the faceoff dot though. Okay. So looking at faceoffs, we got Antonio Strange. We got Antu Ranty, who I believe won the trophy for this that I'm blanking on what it is called. The Selke. I think he won the Selke last year. And it looks like he's got a decent shot again this year. And then we've got this guy who is 22 years old, two-way. Not bad. He actually might have a shot here. Darius Donagetti. What kind of contract do they have you on? A extremely good contract. Good gosh. That's actually pretty awesome. Then we got Mitchev, who has terrible face-off. All right, let's just see if there's anybody that has just insane face-offs. Like this friendo. He's pretty awesome. Also on a steal of a contract. Time on ice, though, isn't as good. But he may have a shot. He does give away a little bit. What does Ranty give away? Not a lot. I think Antu Ranty is going to get it. Okay, one last thing. Fights. Who fights? This guy, fourth liner, still, like, his aggressiveness is 87. I think we saw this last year. Aggressiveness 87, fighting skill 73, and he just goes around and fights everybody. That's so weird. That is so very odd. And Harold Olsen likes to get into fights a lot, actually. Aggressiveness 87, fighting 87, so at least that makes a little bit more sense for Harold to go out and do it. Very, very interesting. Sanford. Keeping up the name of the fighters that the Sanfords are. All right, guys, let's take a quick look at what the Las Vegas Golden Knights have to offer. I'm a little bit upset that my goalie is not going to be here for it, but hopefully we'll be able to hold out on these first three games. Our team is obviously I just noticed. So they got Zagres, and then whoever the heck this is, 19-year-old. Oh, disgusting. Oh, disgusting. Do they? Oh, it's a new Strom. What Strom is this? I don't know. Kubalik. We had Kubalik for a long time. Oh, and he's kind of slowly going away. Bye, Dominique. Bye. Right, I forgot that they did trade away the Zegras, or he was in free agency, I believe, actually. All right, I'm on the wrong team right now. Let's take a look at the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, we got Jasper Bratt. The Jasper versus the Jasper. Pretty good playmaker there that's playing with a new 20-year-old Barkov, two-way, and Rabicondo, a sniper. So a two-way, a sniper, and a playmaker. Not bad. Then we got Gallardi, Oliver Wahlstrom. Was a sniper with Emilandio Waveng. They've got some young talent on this team, you guys. However, and Brady Chuck, what are you doing down here, dude? 31 years old, power forward on the third line? Dude. This guy's a fourth liner. Switch him up. Okay, guys, these guys are pretty strong. I might even give their top 9. No, what am I talking about? No, our top 6 is much better. What am I talking about? Our top 6 has a 95 and a 94 on it. What are you talking about, Jared? Ooh, but they have a pretty Bone Byram here. Provorov? Is he still worth a first? Yeah, I could see him being worth the first. So they got Ivan Provorov here at the trade deadline, if you remember, for this playoff push, it seems. And it seems like they're not doing terrible. Do they have any injuries here? They got Ty Smith. Ty Smith is an OFD who is not playing, and they're paying him $5.7 million not to play. Interesting choice on your guys' end. I did not see their goalies. Just a second. Going back in. I'm assuming Leonard is not there anymore. Who do they got? Goaltending. They've got Andre Vasilevsky, 36 years old, fringe starter. Not terrible points. And then they have this 25-year-old medium starter. Are we looking at playoff Just a second. Full career stats. I want to see their last year. Okay, he played 35 games, had a pretty decent goals against average for Vegas. Did he basically just split it here? Let's see. Again with Vegas, yeah, he split it pretty easily with Vasilevsky. And Vazzy there had himself a pretty decent season. A 9.0. That's not bad. Not bad. Better than Jasper. Better than Jasper. Better goals against average than Jasper, too. So we should not take Andre here too lightly. He's obviously got himself, you know, he's been playing for a long time. What's the word I'm looking for? You're still looking for something stupid. And Clark is dropped his price down. We're going to grab Clark right now. Does it go down if we go down? It goes down to 5.7. I'm going to say 5.7 for 3 years and see what he says to this. This is a much better contract than what he was asking for before. 8.7 times 0.85 equals 7.4. 3 years at 7.4 is a lot to spend on Clark. It's only a $2.5 million increase on what he's asking for right now, though. And you're still asking for $5 million, and I only have $10 million to spend. So we're definitely not going to have enough for all of them. Well, I think this is your last hurrah, Nils, if you're asking for that kind of money. But luckily, we have a lot of players that can jump up into that role. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. All right, guys, on that note, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We are going to be doing, hopefully, we'll see. We'll see. That's not really a hope. I want to win one more cup. If we win it this year, we win it this year. If not, we'll push for another one in the 2031-32 season. But I have strong hopes for this team, guys. I think we can win 3 cups in 4 years. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode of NHL 21 Franchise Mode. Bye, everybody.